The award-winning Cinema Classics is produced by John DeSando and Johnny DiLoretto. Listen to the shows and read reviews online at WCBE.org. I'm Johnny DiLoretto.
I'm John DeSando.
This is Cinema Classics.
It sure is.
This is only for our viewers, or viewer, but I'm going to put these on.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to see
how daring.
what it feels like.
Oh,
what it feels like.
I'm going to tell.
And to see if it changes our dynamic at all, because now the power structure has shifted. The power dynamic.
For our listeners, he's just put on dark sunglasses.
I don't know that they're so dark. They're like yours.
That's
tinted,
right. Yeah, that's
tinted aviators.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Okay.
I like them.
All right.
And I'm not sure I've ever seen Jake Gyllenhaal wear any.
I don't know either. I know maybe in something.
Yeah,
I'm
I haven't
sure
seen
he's been
him.
in enough stuff.
Oh my gosh! Now, do you think he started back in 2001 with Donnie Darko? I mean, he didn't start, but do you think that's where he first got his recognition?
No, I think it began with the let me find it. The movie. I think it began with the movie October Sky, where he played Homer Hickam, the rocket scientist.
Yeah, you're right. That's about 2 years before.
I think it was a really sweetly done, nice movie, and he gave a really good performance that caught everybody's attention, and I think that's what started him off, but you're right. It was that little pivot he did with Donnie Darko that took that kind of sweet kid thing and then turned it on its head.
I guess. It probably prepared him for some of the darker roles he's had later on after that. But not Bubble Boy, which immediately came after that.
Oh, Bubble Boy. Yeah. I forgot about that one.
It was a bit of a strange...
Boy, he was really done a really diverse spate of movies.
Well, and, those two were 16 years ago. This youngish man has had quite a filmography since then.
Yeah, I know. And only a few real missteps. For a while there, he avoided the blockbuster pitfall.
Oh my gosh, I knew you were going to pick on this one.
Yeah, he wasn't going to do that.
The worst decision of his life.
Then he got talked into doing, what was it?
The Persian?
The Persian, what is it?
It's called The Prince of Persia.
The Prince of Persia. That's based on a video game.
The Sands of Time, just to add that on after the colon. Make it worse.
So, because you feel the sands of time drifting away while you're watching it. Just I think he wanted to dip his toe in that tent pole pool, but it didn't pan out. Fortunately, he righted his career very quickly and again started turning out all these great movies. And of course, we can't forget. We have to mention Brokeback Mountain,
2005,
which was revolutionary.
Yes,
it seemed at the time.
He and Heath Ledger, I think, really broke us into the kind of classy gay movie, and beautifully done.
Yeah,
that's 12 years ago.
I know. Wow, it's crazy, right? And those performances, their chemistry, that was a really a high point in his career.
Well, and you're right, because at almost the same year, 2005, Jarhead, which I thought was kind of an interesting movie for him. Desert Storm.
Sorry, hold on. Go ahead, reiterate what you just said.
And then, almost that same year, 2005, he had Jarhead, where he was playing a guy related to Desert Storm and all of the
and in that case, maybe he was a little better than the entire movie.
Yeah.
You remember Zodiac?
Oh yeah,
the David Fincher movie.
Yep.
Great cast. I think that was him, Robert Downey Jr. and Mark Ruffalo. Yeah. That was about the Zodiac killer, right?
Yeah.
Based on a true story.
Yeah. And maybe 6 years after that was one that I kind of liked, Source Code.
I like that too.
Yeah.
That one might be one that folks need reminding of. He is he's on a train, right? And a bomb goes off.
Yeah.
And kills everybody, including him. Then he wakes up again and has to figure out.
It's a Groundhog Day, man.
It's Groundhog Day on a train.
He's got to find the guy who planted the bomb, I believe.
Right.
And he gets a chance. He has only so many minutes to experience it again. So I think he has to continue.
Right. So he has to keep figuring it out. He gets a little further along each time. It's a really fun.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. They don't make those kind of like. And it's a low budget. It's not. I mean, not no budget, but it's definitely that mid-range budget where they don't operate very often these days. How about Nightcrawler?
I love Nightcrawler. And of course, in your business,
Mm-hmm.
in that TV reporting business, this is great stuff.
Yeah, and definitely picking up, Network, which set the stage for contemporary local news broadcasting, really, I think, way ahead of its time. Nightcrawler kind of picks up where we are now,
Yes.
and really skewers it. And he's great in it. He's got this wide-eyed, crazy look in it.
He's good. He
Looks
is good.
like a different guy.
Yeah, he is good. I didn't see Southpaw.
I didn't either.
And okay, so we missed the Robert De Niro reprise.
Well, he's doing
here.
something a little different, I think, in this movie. It's based on a true story.
Yeah.
But he looks physically menacing.
Yeah, that's right. I know. And again, another kind of in another kind of physical role, Everest.
Mm-hmm.
In which is based upon a true story. He plays Scott Fisher and trying to climb Mount Everest. Nice. Those two were kind of vigorous roles for him.
Yeah, I like these. Why didn't I confess I didn't see one of them, but the two movies he did with this Denis Villeneuve.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Nocturnal Animals. No.
Well, no.
No, we're not.
Prisoners.
Okay.
You remember Prisoners with Hugh
Yes,
Jackman?
right. That was 2013.
Another.
Right.
If you
Right
haven't seen
there.
this movie,
Yeah, no, good one.
Another little movie
Yeah.
that has a different kind of bent. It's got great performance by Hugh Jackman, and Jake Gyllenhaal plays the investigator looking into the disappearance of Hugh Jackman's daughter, and the way those two play off of each other, great. And then he made this Enemy. I didn't see that Enemy. I heard it was really weird.
Yeah, I did not see it. I believe I did see Demolition, which was in 2015.
Yeah, I missed that. What about
where
that?
he had to obliterate his life, start off all again. Kind of intricate, interesting little movie choices. And Nocturnal Animals.
Yeah, Nocturnal Animals from director Tom Ford.
Oh, good. Wow, yeah.
An award-winning.
Yeah.
He was right off of. Well, this was Tom Ford's follow-up to A Simple Man, I think.
You're good. You're good. Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
And I liked it very much because I liked the idea that this lady was trying to come to terms with her ex-husband's novel, and it was very intricate about his influence on her, even though he was her ex, and she was picking out of his novel and picking out his life. I'm garbling because it's a bit of a complicated movie.
Right. Well, he's getting terrorized by. That's the novel, though. That's the fiction part of it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting movie. I don't know that it actually all comes together the way I think Tom Ford intended it to.
Right.
But certainly, Jake Gyllenhaal is, as always, really dynamic and nuanced in it.
Well, as Cinema Classics always tries to do, there's the inside story on all of this, and one of them is that his idols, he has said, tells you a little bit about the guy: Anthony Quinn, Sean Penn, Bruce Springsteen, Bono, and Paul Newman.
Wow, nice.
And you know who?
What an interesting,
isn't it?
what an interesting Frankensteinian mashup of
yes.
personas.
And I knew that you would like that he had his safety driving lessons from Paul Newman.
He did. He got his.
Yes.
What?
Well,
do you
I
mean?
wrote
You got a
over
safety
reporting to you his bio.
Safety
driving lessons
driving lessons.
from.
I need to figure that out. You're gonna send me down a rabbit hole.
And his mentor is Chris Cooper, with whom he made about 3 or 4 movies.
Chris Cooper. Is that the
actor Chris Cooper from October Sky,
yeah.
Jarhead, and Demolition.
Okay, yeah, okay. What a great character actor.
Yeah, oh, I know it. Again, it gives me a little more insight into the actor to see who his influences were. And currently, good Lord, he has a whole spate of movies that he's set up for. We're going to be seeing him soon. By the time this show airs, probably people will have seen him in Stronger.
Yeah, right.
And that's really why we had the show.
Yeah, right. So, did you see Stronger yet?
No, we were supposed to have a screening, and we didn't.
Might Jake Gyllenhaal be the new Gene Hackman? I mean, he is prolific. He is every bit the actor Gene Hackman is. That
Yes.
makes me crazy to say stuff like that, you know. But
Yeah.
he's got the chops. He avoids these sort of big star project pitfalls. He's quietly amassing this filmography of high quality work and different performances. So what's the verdict?
It's a great comparison. Hands down, Gene Hackman, because as a persona, Hackman is so much more interesting than Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
And,
right.
I mean, I can't keep my eyes off of
Yeah.
Hackman when he's on the screen.
But maybe he's headed there.